Hello everyone, join me in visiting my grow room for my dendrobium and Phalaenopsis orchids. Okay, so let's visit my plants, and today I would like to talk about providing light. What are the light requirements of your Phalaenopsis orchid in order for them to grow and thrive under your care? If you notice, a few of my plants are growing by the windowsill. This part of the house, this part of the room receives a lot of bright light, so this Phalaenopsis orchid by the windowsill receives a lot of bright light. And if you notice, I put a white paper there to cover that area and protect my Phalaenopsis orchid from the direct light coming from the sun. My window is a south-facing window. Even though it's a south-facing window, it receives direct light in the morning all throughout the day till the sunset. And then a foot away from the windowsill, I have right now two Phalaenopsis orchid. One is a Euclidean, and she is putting out a new leaf right there. And the other Phalaenopsis that I have is a clump of 3 miniature orchids, and there is a new spike right there, and the flower buds already showing. And then 7 feet away from my window are the rest of my Phalaenopsis orchids. Okay, down here are my green, super green looking Phalaenopsis orchids. I believe they're not receiving enough light. They're receiving medium to low light in this area. And there are several of them. And only one in this area managed to bloom for me. And going up, if you notice, I have my Euclidean being on display here. This plant used to be on the other side. It's about 7 foot away from the windowsill. I just moved her just to enjoy. I put her here on display so I can enjoy her blooms, so I can visit her every single night, every time I want to see my orchids and see their progress. And then above my orchids down there, I managed to put up a shelf here on my wall. Are my miniature orchids. Are also 7 feet away from my windowsill. They are receiving medium to low light, but right now, since it's almost winter, it's already springtime, and the plants are receiving medium light, but during winter time they are receiving low light because the sun doesn't peek through the window during winter time. And the last one that I have is a plant with super long leaves right there. Alright guys, so what I'm trying to say here is that Phalaenopsis orchids can grow when you provide them enough light, and they can manage and tolerate low to medium to bright light but not direct sunlight, their leaves will burn and it will cause damage to the plant if you expose the plants to direct bright sunlight. So there you go, guys. Make sure that you provide enough light for your plants in order for them to grow and manage to put out blooms during blooming time. So if you notice, my window is bare. It has no curtains or anything like that. I took off my curtains that I used to have there and my blinds as well in order for my plants to receive enough light here. Alright, so before I go, I would like to share with you some of my dendrobium orchids that's growing together with my Phalaenopsis orchids. This is a Latoria type orchid that I have according to the tag. When I purchased this plant, the flower is purple, and this one is another Latoria plant. If you notice, the leaves were like this because a caterpillar managed to grow indoor with my plants and it nibbled the leaves of this plant. But overall, she's super healthy and she is putting out 2 new canes right there. And the rest of my dendrobiums are Dendrobium Phalaenopsis kind. And this is the very first one that I managed to bloom. And the plant has 2, 4, 6, 8 canes now. She has grown a lot, and I believe the plant has a growing spike right there, a slowly growing spike. I don't know if it will manage to grow. And the rest of my Dendrobium Phalaenopsis orchids are by the windowsill. Right there, they're growing and they're putting up new canes. Right there, they're actively growing now. And I have 2 here on the side. And the rest of my Dendrobium Phalaenopsis are on my porch area. And these are my indoor Phalaenopsis, Dendrobium Phalaenopsis orchids. And I like it here. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying and tuning into my channel. And hopefully you learned something from me. And have a great and wonderful evening to everyone out there. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.